You want answers?
I think I'm entitled to.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
And I don't think most people can. In all truth, you can, I can. I don't think most people can handle the truth. Well, I guess the consequences of that remains to be seen. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. It is Zero Dark 30. I have blasted out of the bunker. I am in a time machine. Out there is the future. Back there is the past. Right here is the tool. This is your time traveling machine here. It helps you understand the past, affect the future. But isn't it funny? It's how things work. Now, I guess if you change your perspective, how you think about things, does that change the way the past actually happened? Well, maybe that's a topic for another discussion. On this one, though, I want to discuss something about rights, our rights, and SHTF, and how this is going to come down. The other day, a friend talked to me about an HOA wanting to create rules for swimwear at the community pool. And then I was thumbing through some articles online, and I caught some old pictures, and they were measuring hemlines on swimsuits back in either the 20s or 30s, and in, I think, Coney Island or some shit, to make sure the line of the skirt wasn't too far above the knees. It was a guy with a tape measure literally measuring a lady. I thought, well, that's just kind of odd, but, the way we think about things. And then just this morning, I read an article that Switzerland is banning burkas, the entire full body covering dress that Muslims, some of them, ask or force their wives to wear. And we get into this thing about rights and what is right and why. And so this thought caused me to question my own thinking. A good thing. So let's start with this. Someone looks at you and says, put on a mask. There's a disease out there. We need to be protected from it. Put on the mask. And you're like, dude, you've got no evidence that that's going to do anything. You have no right to tell me what to do and put what on my face. And the person says, no, it's not about your rights. It's about public safety. It's about public safety. Well, shouldn't there be some scientific proof for that? Some evidence? Well, even if there was evidence and it wasn't a mask, right? Maybe they just said you need to wear a gas mask, a full-on NBC military-style gas mask. Everyone has to wear them. Well, then you would think better be some serious freaking evidence. Not that these stop disease, but that the disease is so bad that it requires it. If it was so bad it requires it, I think I would know about it. Like there'd be people falling over dead everywhere. So anyways, we've had this fight. We've had this discussion. Can you tell me what to do? Violate my rights because you say it's the right thing to do for public safety. I can tell you what to wear. And let's leave out all the arguments. If I have a right to breathe, I have a right to breathe unrestricted, etc. So we argue against that, right? And we use those things. Now let's look at Switzerland. It has a minority population of Muslims there who have immigrated there over the last couple of decades. It's 5-10%. I think it's 5, relatively small, but significant. They're there, and so the Swiss, through their republic, through their democratic processes, voting, have decided to outlaw the burqa, this covering that women wear from head literally past their fucking toes. Can the government tell you that you cannot wear it? And they want to fine them 1,000 Swiss francs. Well, those people have a right to dress how they want, just like everyone else. Everyone has a right to do their own thing. So they say, wait, your rights end because it's the right thing to do for public safety. Is this the same argument that we're making about masks and social distancing and every other intrusion and forced behavioral move? Or is it okay to tell people that you're wearing stuff that you should not wear? So I thought about this. I thought, well, what if I wanted to wear a burqa over my head? Well, John, you're not supposed to wear masks in a bank because that says you're hiding who you are. You're hiding who you are because you're going to commit a crime. You're hiding who you are so the police can't see you. Now, of course, wearing masks for cerveza bug into a bank became the right thing to do. And I mean, the first time I tried doing that, I just laughed about it. I thought, yeah, I'm going to try this. I'm going to put on a mask, go into a bank, and see what they say. You know, you tie a kerchief, a bandana around your face like an old Western banker and walk in. They didn't think anything of it. If I had tried that shit 2 years ago or 2 years prior to cerveza bug, they'd have called the police. They'd have called the police. Lickety split. And so, is there a difference between science and, well, criminality? Criminality. So, this is just an exercise, folks. And we have to decide what is right and what are our rights. So, the reason they say you cannot wear a burqa, and they tried outlawing the hijab, which is just the headscarf, and saying no, 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 and no. Well, some of their stuff is about safety. We don't know who that person is. We can't identify them. Are they a criminal hiding, walking around in public with a sheet over their entire body with just enough thin material to see through, but you still can't see who they are? Try it. Throw a white sheet over your head. You'll be surprised if you can see through it. Of course, no one will see back. So yeah, and then there's the idea that they're protecting their culture, the Swiss culture, by not allowing a foreign culture to not only invade, but attempt to take over. Switzerland being defensive as it is about its culture, its money, its privacy, its safety. It's always had a special place, Switzerland, folks. So, is that adequate to tell one person, get that off of your head for not only cultural reasons, but safety? We don't know if you're a terrorist. We have concerns because there are terrorists, and we don't want to allow terrorists. We're not going to wait until we blow up skyscrapers or blow up a school or blow up a government building. We're not going to wait until that happens before we do something about this burqa issue. Quite interesting, huh? What do we do about this? Is it their right to dress the way they want, or is it the government's right to tell you what to do? One thing is for safety, the mask, and the other thing is for safety. Get that burqa off. I just wanted to throw that out there. What is right? What is our rights? I'll tell you my conclusion very quickly. The women who want to wear burqas or are forced to wear burqas by pressure from their husbands, social pressure, I think it's their right to dress how they want. I do. It's their right. It's their right. It's my right to tell someone, go fuck yourself. I don't have to wear a mask. Right? If I choose to not wear a mask and die, then I'm dying. My choice. Now, this whole thing about Muslims and terrorism and hiding criminality and everything else, I get it. I completely understand. And that comes down to another question of human interaction. Okay, so it's your right to wear a burqa. It's my right to not wear a mask. We have a confrontation. We're going to find out who you are. Right? That's the deal. The police confront others. Confrontation. And they will arrest you, handcuff you. They will find out what they can about you, and that's it. Right? Your rights end when someone else overpowers you. So might makes right. The state claims to be the mightiest of them all, the state being any government. Are you free? You're free to the extent that someone or some entity more powerful than you exerts its power over you. So here we are. Who is more powerful, the government or people? Well, it depends on how many people there are, aren't there? A little bit of people will get overrun. Muslims wearing burqas in Switzerland, you're toast. In America, people who don't want to wear a mask, people who like freedom and liberty, well, we can exercise our right and use our force, and we win. So in other words, this all comes down to, if you want to be free, if you want to exercise your rights, if you want your rights not only recognized but respected, you better start doing something. You better step up. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be a big fight. Are you prepared? This afternoon, the Friday free-for-all. I'll see you then. Hey, chance favors the prepared mind. Is yours. Godspeed, Semper Fi.